Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Now, for those of you who do not know, I am an Indian passport holder. The reason I say I'm an Indian passport holder and I don't say I'm an Indian is because I've hardly stayed in India to qualify myself as an Indian. I've been there during the Gulf War for a couple of months. I have visited India here and there. But it's, it's like, let's say you get married to a girl and you never spend time with her and you're being married for 30 years. So you can't call yourself married to that woman technically. So that's my relationship with India. It's like I have this title of being an Indian passport holder, but I've never, hardly I have that, that experience of actually being in India. I was in India. I've been there, visited India sometimes. I have friends who are Indians. And my interest in India, yes, because it's a country I come from. I read about it. I speak to people about it. Many of my friends are from there. I don't watch cricket. I used to, when I was a small boy, I used to watch these Indian movies, but that is about it. Okay. The value system is also 50-50. It's kind of like I've cherry picked what I like. So that's why I speak about India. That's why I have videos about India, and that's why I talk about India. Now, coming to me being Indian, I'm just an Indian passport holder. 40 years in Dubai and now in Thailand. And the reason I chose not to be in India is personal, because I'm an atheist. I have pretty strong views. I don't like that, interfering in my business, being gossipy. Religion is kind of hyper there. I didn't want complications. And being in India is not cheap. India is expensive. Okay? So that's as far as being an Indian goes, at least for me. However, what most people do not know is that my father, Daniel Machedo, was actually from Cochin, Kerala. Now I think it's Kochi. Yeah, Kochi, Kerala. Or Kochi or Cochin. Okay. I never met him. And I was born in Bombay. My mother is from Mangalore. My stepfather is from Mangalore. Mother Kinikoli, father Damaskate. And I was born in Andheri East. I think it's East. Andheri West. Andheri West. Yes, sorry, West. So born there, then quickly got shipped off to Dubai, and that's where I spent my entire childhood. Now, coming to Indians in Dubai. Being an Indian, I, hung around Indians. We were a middle-class family. And I was born and raised as a Mangalorean. Okay. The Mangaloreans wannabe, kind of thing. And I studied in a Malabari school or Keralite school as they call it. Malabari is a kind of a nickname, a kind of a slang, like you call Negro nigger. Malabari you call Mallu. Okay, so if I use the term, it's not a disrespect. It's me calling my kind. All right. So now Malayalis don't like being called Malabaris. Okay, they don't like. So I don't know what's the big deal about it. People call me, hey Mallu, hey Indian, hey this, hey that. I'm pretty cool with it. Okay. So now I will tell you, in my opinion, as how an Indian in Dubai or in the Gulf behaves. These are the common traits of Indians in Dubai or in the Middle East. The first thing is how you can recognize my kind, my Indian brothers and sisters, is yes, 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 no, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 no. The head is slightly loose at the neck, so it moves. So whenever they have to agree, they go this way. And the yes and no sometimes is hard to figure out. So you need to figure out the person when he's saying yes or no, which direction it's moving. So sometimes it can be yes, no, but predominantly it always moves side to side. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So when the person does this, means he's in agreement. So if you ask him, yeah, and if he doesn't like, so you need to figure out what is the tilt and what is the movement. And most of the Indians, they will always, especially the South Indians, will say yes for everything. Okay, 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 okay. And it's not that okay, that Indian, that British kind of okay, okay. All right. So it goes with a little bit of punch, like okay. The other thing is how you can find out if you are speaking to an Indian is my brothers and sisters are super stingy. Okay, okay, yeah. So they will ask you for a discount. Now, let's say, for example, you have a product that is selling at, let's say this one, it's selling for $10, and you put it up at discount for $5. He will still come. How much? You will tell him 5. Last price. You tell him 4. Okay, last price. And then if you tell him 3, okay, okay. Super last price. Last. Sure, I'll buy now. How much? You come down to 2. Okay, but quality, where? From where? You tell him China. China? Cheap. Okay, okay. I give you $1. Okay, wait. You $1, and I give you now. Not I give you now. You give me. So if you say yes, now here's the thing. If you say yes, then he'll think about it, and his brain will suddenly work and think, why did he say yes so fast? Okay, I come back tomorrow. So the point I'm trying to tell you is they're super stingy and they will not buy. They'll bargain everything, they'll not buy. But if you say free, then he'll take it. Sure, he'll take it. Okay. So the first thing is yes and no. Second one is the stingy aspect. That is why whenever there is a sale, whenever there is, you'll see all our Indians in Lulu, in Mina Bazaar, in Bakar Moibi, in the sometimes even me, I'll go to the section where things are going to get expired and they are being thrown away. I'll buy dozens of those. Okay, so that's the second thing we, especially my South Indian brothers sisters, we do. The third one is the distinct chicken curry smell. So I'll tell you this. I didn't know that I had to use a deodorant until I think I was way beyond in my teens. And in terms of a deodorant, I never knew that I had to use a deodorant. When I'm using a deodorant, I had to use it under my arms. So the deodorant, I used to normally use like a you'll actually see Indians in supermarkets do this. They will look left and right. They'll see nobody's watching. They'll open it, and then you'll see nobody's watching, and you put some more and then put it back. So nobody trained me as to how to put a deodorant, so I put it all over the shirt. So a shirt would smell nice, but I would stink. That is one of the reasons why many of our Indians from South India, they have the smell. They like the musky smell because they work hard. They put powder. Most of the Indians put powder. Even today, I put powder because it kind of like avoids. We live in a hot, sweaty climate, so when you put powder, it kind of absorbs. But then sometimes we put too much of powder, and then they sweat, and so there's that musky kind of smell. And Indians have, especially South Indians, have this thing for the more hair that there is, the more manly you are. So they associate being hairy as being manly. So that is why you'll see many Indians, they open their shirt to show their manliness, the carpet of hair. It's like a bush, it just comes up. And that is why you'll see many Indians have long hair from underneath. Many of them, I don't know, even some other nationalities, they have long hair. So because of the hair, it has a musky smell. So, so I didn't know grooming. I didn't know grooming until I guess I had a couple of girlfriends who guided me. And I'll tell you this, my Filipino girlfriend, bless them, they know grooming 101. They are taught from a very young age. Even if you meet a Filipina who is let's say, living on the basic average, you would never ever find a Filipina who is not well groomed. They really know how to groom themselves, and bless them, they are amazing. So my Filipina girlfriend taught me a lot about grooming. Okay, bless her. So the Indians have this funny curry smell, and maybe it's because of the garlic and the ginger and the spices that they eat. So when they eat this curry, the curry oozes out. So we have this curry kind of smell. So right from a young age, I didn't like smelling bad. I like smelling good. So I would try putting on my shirt, putting cologne and all that stuff. Eventually, I realized that I had to put it on my skin. And when I started off, I used to put it right close to the skin, keep putting that way. Then, I got trained into how to groom. So the third aspect is the smell. The fourth one, how do you know if it's an Indian, is the free sampling. Whenever there is a free sample, and I still do this, we assume free means not sampling. Free means eat as much as you like. So anytime you would see a free piece of cheese, biscuit or something, they would go eat one. Then they'll wait for some time, then they'll take one more. I used to do this. I used to go to city center, and if there are different boxes of cheese, I used to grab each one and eat one until the person would chase me out. So we love free. And that is why majority of the Indians, when we go for shopping, if there is the deodorant counter or the thing, we'll literally try each and every deodorant, and that is why you'd see the samples are all empty. And I have been shameless in doing that. I have used literally all the perfumes. That's why, and come on, it's a sample. So I have gone literally to all the duty free whenever I travel, and I put all the possible perfume, and I used to enjoy doing that. Because I used to spend shitloads of money, so I was like, fuck you. It's like, I'll use as much as I like. So another thing is a free. We love free. Okay. The next one, which makes us very Indianish, is we love the cheapest, bestest. So if I'll give you an example. Let's say there are two products. This soap, think it's a soap, and it's at 10 dirhams. Oh, let's say, yeah, 10 dirhams. And this one is 1 dirham. So we will compare both these, and we will ask ourselves, okay, I can buy one soap here, or I can buy 10 soaps here. Now, even if this is a soap that can be used for clothes and everything, we'll say, oh, you can use for body, you can use for clothes, you can use hair, you can use everything. This is more nice. And we would like, at least I would always get 10 soaps for the price of one. That is why throughout my childhood, I always had the shampoo and this thing. We would buy stuff that I think I used Head and Shoulders, a branded shampoo, when I was 16 or 17. Until that, we used to buy these, super cheap soaps that you could get. Like Head and Shoulders, you'll get only 100 milli, but this other soap, you'll get 1 liter, which is diluted with water and everything else. So you'll buy that. So the cheapest and bestest, we like that. Okay. They tend to be super stingy, and they will spend money on what is not required, like gold, like house. There they spend money. They'll take care of their families. They will save money. We like to save. And especially South Indians, they love to spend money on booze. So lots of alcohol, the best quality alcohol, best quality beer. However, rest everything else super stingy. Okay. Then number 6, how you can figure out whether you're dealing with South Indian or Indian, is the way they dress. Normally they'll wear the same clothes throughout the year. It looks like we only have one pair of clothes. That's same with me, one pair of clothes. But on a wedding day, on a special occasion, we will have that particular shirt, have that particular trouser, that particular shoes that we use once in 2 years or once in 3 years. And because we have not used it for so long, it is rather tight or funny. So that is why when you look at a guy who comes for a party who's an Indian, he'll be dressed up like this. Like, he can't move his shoulders because now it's become so broad. So they would spend a lot of money on having a great wedding. They'd keep that overpriced suit or the dress. They'd never use it. But after 5 years, they'll use it. And, because it's expensive, they can't throw it off. So they'll wear that special tie and this way. And you'd see how uncomfortable they are because they're not used to wearing good, expensive stuff. And that at least was my case. I would save that shirt and save this thing for that special day. Okay, so we tend to dress up once a year, really special, and we'll do the best of what we can that one particular day. That's why we're looking forward to dress up that particular day. The other one, point number 7. Oh, South Indians, especially our Indians, we love free booze. I don't drink, but Indians love free booze. And you can see this in any party. Go to a party, a wedding, you'll see our Indians when they come. Father will be dressed up decent. Wife will be dressed up with all the gold, sari, flowers, everything. Children will be dressed up. And the father will tell the children, behave yourself. People are watching, or I'll give you 2 slap there only. Huh? So I used to always be a problem. So even though I was hyper. So we'd sit down. You'd see them sitting huddled together on a table. But the father is busy looking, where is the booze counter? He'll be looking, where is the booze counter is there. When the booze counter is there, he'll be sitting and waiting to see who will stand up. In fact, all the Indians, they sit together in one table, each family. Okay, well behaved, because society is watching. And each guy is looking at the other guy who's going to go first to the booze counter. So finally, after waiting, he gets fed up and tired. So the guy will stroll, he'll walk left, he'll walk right, he'll walk, and slowly zigzag, he'll come to the booze counter. When one guy goes and stands there, 2, 3 other guys will come in. And when they stand there, they'll be like, hand in the pocket or something. Hello, hello, how are you? Fine. Nice party? Nice party. Okay. Where are you from? Okay. And then they look at the waiter. Give me 1 peg. One small peg. Okay. Guy sees 1 peg. Give me also small peg. Okay. After he puts 1 peg, they'll drink. Give me 1 more peg. Peg. Once the booze gets into the system, then put. So the water becomes less and the peg becomes more. And I'll tell you, they can really drink. They can drink, and they will drink maybe for the next 4 days in advance. They'll drink because, free booze. Why to waste good booze? And after that, everything becomes open. And even when eating buffet, especially weddings, my mother and father used to tell me, don't eat food in the house. Don't eat. We will eat there. So go hungry there. And when you eat properly. Eat properly. So when you take the plate, we kind of used to operate with a scarcity kind of mindset. So on a plate, we wouldn't take small spoon. We would take like a mountain of food, because my parents would tell me, don't come again and again. It looks very bad. Okay. So come only once. So we would take like 4 plates per person, top the food till the top and eat as much as we can, because we didn't eat since morning. We are waiting for this buffet, and we don't need to eat for the next 2-3 days. So we would eat that way. So that is why you'll see Indians piling food as if they've never seen food in their life. They don't mind throwing this food out, but they'll not take less. And they don't want to be seen coming again and again and again. Okay, so we take lots of food, lots. Okay, because it's free. And I remember my parents told me, don't eat food now, eat there. So stay hungry so we can eat properly there. And we would eat. The next one is the Indian food. Every food is cooked with spices, with flavor. In fact, let me just tell you this. This is how, if you go to a restaurant, if you go to any restaurant, this is how the food is. Okay, go and ask a guy at a restaurant, what is the menu? The Malayali waiter will tell you, chicken chukka, chicken fry, chicken 65, chicken 45, chicken 2.5, chicken maaf, chicken mallu, chicken kundi masala, mundi masala, liver masala, heart masala, asul masala, bastard chicken, chicken look like mutton, chicken look like beef, chicken curry, chicken with no curry, chicken with hen, but chicken with no hen, chicken with boobs, chicken with vagina, chicken with boobs and vagina, chicken with something, chicken with nothing, chicken with yesterday's chicken. Okay, which chicken you want? So he gives you the entire menu. It's actually 1 piece of chicken. When you put 2 chilies, it becomes chicken chili. If you put a little bit of tomato sauce on top, it becomes chicken chili with gravy. If you remove that and put ginger, it becomes chicken ginger. You fry that chicken, it becomes chicken fry. So it's the same chicken with just little spices here and there. So that is what they serve. And I can assure you, the chicken tastes all the same. It's just different names. So our Indian food is that way. And we eat Indian food with our hands. It's with our hands. I'll tell you, it's an art. It's an art form to eat with your hands. However, at parties, you'll see Indians eat like fork and knife. They will look like, these dinosaurs, when you have Jurassic Park, like the dinosaurs walking like this, they'll take the fork and knife like this. Clink, clank, clink, clink, clink. We'll go there. Even me, I didn't know how to eat fork and knife. And when my parents said, eat with a fork and knife, people are watching. I took fork and knife. I didn't know how to eat fork and knife. Dung, 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 ding, ding. I was trying to catch the peas and trying to catch, because I didn't know how. And you'll see them eating. And when we eat, we like to show that we enjoy food. So this is how we eat, and we like to eat that way. So it's really noisy, and the food, we enjoy. The best one is, this one takes a little bit of talent. When we eat food, we eat with rice, and we make it a ball. It's like, I don't know how to show it to you, but I'll see if I can show you one day in a video. You take the rice, you squish it, make it like a ball. And then you have this different curry dips, and you dip it in different curries, and you have this papad. Papad is like a wafer. You crush it, and then look, you put it in your mouth. So that is the South Indian style of eating. We eat with our hands, and I enjoy that. I'll tell you, I absolutely love that. So for someone from the West, when they see that, how do you eat with your hands? So you have to explain to them that eating with the hands involves a lot of skill. And after we finish eating with the hands, to show our appreciation, we have to lick the fingers. That's how we Indians show that we appreciate eating food. Okay, so for someone in the West, it'll be okay. Now, and the expression, it's ooh, my goodness. That's how a British or American would do. But an Indian would do, that's how we would do it. Coming to that is the, since I brought this up, it's how we Indians talk. Indians will talk to you, especially South Indians. How you can identify one is, when he talks to you, it looks like he's drowning. So when you speak to an Indian, he'll be so that's how we sound. That's because, I don't know, it's the dialect. So that is why when you have to speak, it'll sound more like, how are you today? You're fine. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. Joseph quoting so it sounds like you're drowning. So that's how you identify we are Indian. Another way you can identify we are Indians is, everything is with sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Sir, please, sir. Sir. And we will use the magic hand. Sir. Don't. So that's how we have that, the gesture, the voice, like, don't, I am telling you, don't stop. So that's it. And last but not the least, being Indian, that is being me, involves whatever gifts. We will normally have these gifts that we give to A will give that same gift to B, and B will give the same gift to C will give the same gift to D. It's normally crystal glasses. It's like, crystal, because it's cheaper. So my parents used to keep all these crystals and glasses, and we used to keep giving each one. And funny thing, once we ended up giving one particular gift, we got that back from somebody else the following year. So you tend to give this, and there's so much of that pressure. And you'd always see shirts, towels, socks, underwears, lots of clothes being stored in the cupboards, because you do not know on a super rainy day what will do it. And that's why when you go to India, when you travel, when an Indian family travels, they travel with the biggest suitcase. It looks like they're taking the whole house and traveling. So these are some of the methods by which you can identify if you have met an Indian in Dubai. Okay, apart from the Pajero and the big ass cars that they have, and the coconut oil and everything else. So let me know what you think. This is how my Indian brothers and sisters are. And I'd love to hear from you. So put your comments down below. Always read them. Every day. Okay. You like it, give it up. And don't like it, give it up. Okay. Thank you very much. See you. Good night. Take care.